Hey y'all, I am gonna wait until it lets me even tag people and let y'all all know that I'm on here per usual. I'm just tagging all the people. Let me know if you're watching it live or if you are watching the replay. Let me know if you have any questions, if you got anything from it. And I am here. Like I said, I'm just still tagging some peeps. Oop, didn't mean to tag some of those people that are directors in other groups on accident. Sorry, guys. Tag your team members. Good thing I'm stuck at this red light. I'm getting to tag all the people. Okay, y'all. So, let me know if you're hopping on. Let me tag your team members, and we are going to talk all about Scentsy Club and why and how it is the way to grow consistent high PRV. We're going to talk about how there are benefits for consultants and for customers. Hey girl. Tag y'all's team members. And we're going to talk about some tips to grow your club. Okay? So I'm not going to go into all of the details of Scentsy Club, like what the different perks are and all that. There is an FAQ in the workstation where you can go read all about it. My biggest advice, if you do not have a Scentsy Club, you need a Scentsy Club. Because just like we can't ask our team members to do something that we're not willing to do, we can't ask our customers to do something that we aren't willing to do. Okay, so if you don't have a club subscription yourself and you're noticing that you don't have a lot of Scentsy Club subscribers, that is where I would start. Even if that just means you're putting 1 or 2 bars. You don't have to go and spend a ton of money. Do it based on your budget. For me, what I would do is put and always get my bar in there. And every time it comes, do an unboxing. Unboxing videos always bring in sales. That's not my intention. Almost all of the time I'm just sharing, but it's super important. So if you don't have one, you need one. If you've never set one up, go in and play around with it. You can literally build a subscription all the way like you're going to actually do it, and it won't charge you anything, but you can do all of the different things. So, let's see. When it comes, some tips to help build your Scentsy Club is signage. There needs to be signage in every single bag, thank you, everything about Scentsy Club. The reason why is because it takes on average about 7 times of someone hearing something or looking at something or being followed up with to actually buy it and or to actually comprehend and read it. Because we've all been guilty of getting things in the mail, like for instance, you get a little Carter's mail out, right? And there's the coupon and you see it, and then there's a credit card offer, but then you see all these really cute outfits. You look at all those really cute outfits. But then the next time it comes, there's that same signage, right? So it's super important to have Scentsy Club in every single signage. It doesn't matter if that customer has ordered before and seen that before. You don't know if they just threw it away, right? So signage is super important. I have this one that I just created last week. It has this stuff on the back. It's in my Google Drive under Scentsy Club without my information on it. That's an example of one. This is also in my Google Drive. This is a postcard that I think Christina Stainbrook designed a long time ago. And that's what that looks like. I have that. This, I literally just printed on regular paper at home. You don't have to go spend a lot of money. Don't go spend a lot of money. And then this one right here, 5 reasons to join Scentsy Club. I'll be honest, this one right here is one of the ones that has, I feel like, benefited me the most because it's not a ton of information to read. It has 5 quick reasons. Get 10% off your orders of $30 or more. Complete flexibility. Choose how often. It's free to sign up and you can cancel anytime. Spend $60 and you earn a half price item. Exclusive access to bricks. Never say goodbye to your favorite things. Okay, so that is there. And then these are 2 other ways that I include signage for Scentsy Club without it being like join Scentsy Club. So I have a sticker that says that I put on scent circles or maybe close my envelopes, and it says, ask me how to get a half off item with a $60 purchase. Well, they do that through Scentsy Club. So if they ask me about it, or that's putting that idea in their head, okay? Then I have this is actually a picture that I printed at Walgreens, y'all. I made this on Canva. I printed it at Walgreens for super cheap when there was a coupon. It describes what whiff box is, but then at the bottom in hot pink, like you can see the pink down at the bottom that's bigger, it says, ask me how to get your whiff box for only $15. So that's another way. And then I'm probably going to switch up that wording. Instead of saying ask me how, I'm going to say get your whiff box for $15 in Scentsy Club. Okay, so definitely signage, and definitely talking about it consistently all the time, especially with what I'm going to talk about here in a second. So as for consultant benefits, a benefit of that is you can set a goal for a minimum of just $200 in Scentsy Club orders for every subscription period. You guys know that it's 1, 2, and 3 months. So set a goal to have 200 in your club or in subscriptions for every single month. And you'll have to figure it out. You can go to your Scentsy Club thing and figure that out. If you do that, then you're automatically active every single month. Okay? Now leaders, and this is what I do, this is what I also challenge my leaders to do, is I challenged myself to have $500 in Scentsy Club subscription orders every single month. Okay? The reason why I set it for 500 was because, and the reason why I challenge my leaders to that is because then you take the guesswork out of it. You don't have to, you know where 500 is coming from every single month. It's PRV that you've worked for once. It's going to continue to happen, right? And as leaders, I'm not saying just get 500 PRV and quit, but if you can secure $500 in Scentsy Club subscriptions every single month, then that's going to take some pressure off of you. And that's what I mean by having high PRV. So I had reached 500 PRV in all of the different time frames for my subscriptions. And so I challenged myself to up that to 1,000. Why? Because it's never a good idea to get stagnant in this business, number one. But also, I have sponsored a lot out of my club because I talked to them about, well, did you know that you could be making 20 to 30% back? Because they're already spending money with me consistently. And so there's people ebbing and flowing all through Scentsy Club all the time. Okay? Now, the reason why I want to talk about limited time offers and Scentsy Club is because, that needs to be your jam. That needs to be your jam. We're talking summer collection. We're talking Father's Day collection that just came out. We're talking all the new Disney scents that come out. And next month, Bring Back My Bar. Y'all, Bring Back My Bar is number one, my favorite promotion. And this upcoming Bring Back My Bar that's coming in June, when I tell you that June is about to be so lit because it is the best Bring Back My Bar lineup I think that we have ever had, because it is filled with so many of the OG scents. You know that there are people that have been asking for Honeymoon Hideaway for months, for years. There are people that have been asking for White Tea and Cactus, Fresh Cut Daisies. I'm telling you, there ain't no telling what my PRV and my Scentsy Club's going to be. And I'm going to be on vacation for a week. But it's because I'm excited and because I'm going to use it and do it intentionally. So anytime there is something like that, when I make samples, so for instance, I mailed out summer collection samples in my mailer. What I did was on the label, I told them when they needed to add that to Scentsy Club by to get it forever. Okay, so I'm mentioning that to them in the signage. Then also, when I go to follow up with them, I'm going to ask them how they like the June scent of the month. I'm going to ask them how they like the summer collection bars or whatever. And depending on their conversation, that's how it's going to go. But if you have somebody who's willing to spend $60 in Scentsy, tell them to, ow, I just bit my cheek and I bit it earlier. So there's like a sore, sorry. Tell them to join club. Save them money. That's your job as their consultant. Right? And I know some people are thinking, well, then I'm not going to have a party to put it into. Guys, it's not about you. It's about them. And I mean, club is just like, take care of your customers. They can get a half off item at $60. And so then once again, bring back my bar. What I'm doing is haven't made those samples yet, but I'm about to and get them out. When those people want to order, which they're going to, I'm going to take their order. I'm going to mention Scentsy Club to them from the very beginning, right? They may say yes, they may say no. But when they order, let's say they don't sign up for Scentsy Club right away. They're going to order probably at the beginning of the month because so many people are waiting for these scents. And you best believe all over my stories, all in my text message follow-up, all in my emails, all everywhere. And I'm going to personally talk to them again before the month ends. And continuing through July to add those things, or continuing through the end of June to add all of that to their club. I want my club to be popping with all of those bars, not only for me, like for my own personal subscriptions, but for all of those scents. Because that is PRV that you have to work for once. For me, my PRV has heavily increased, even though we were in a pandemic and all of that, because I have talked about Scentsy Club consistently. Yes, I'm still doing parties. Yes, I'm still meeting new customers, but my Scentsy Club has significantly helped me because then all of a sudden a couple club subscriptions run and I wake up and I've got 400 more PRV, right? And so it's like, like I said before, you work for it once and it comes back around. Now, I do treat my Scentsy Club subscribers to a little bit more depending on how much they spend. I do like a little themed box. You don't have to do that. You just need to make sure that you're taking care of these people, especially those that are paying shipping, but also educating all of your people on the perks of club. Bricks. They can get a washer whiff tub for half off. And I know that that's something that's just completely underutilized, and Always Get My Bar is legit how I amp that up. Not only that, my club subscribers are always getting samples of the limited time offers. Even if I don't make a ton of samples, like for instance, the Lady and the Tramp and the Ariel, I didn't mail a ton of those out. But what I did do is crinkle cut enough for my club subscribers to get that in their sample or in their little mailer so that they could add it to their club. Because once somebody has a club membership in general, you can continue to upsell them. They can continue to add other things. And when they see all these other bars, it's a whole lot easier to just go add in a bar or two when you already have that subscription set up, if that makes sense. And so I wouldn't have had 4,000, 5,000 PRV months in 2020 if I hadn't been doing Scentsy Club, because I had $1,000 in Scentsy Club stuff. Now mine has dwindled down because I've continued to sponsor out of it. But the perks of Scentsy Club is the way of the future. Think about so many people that just love all of their subscription boxes. They love like ease. For me, my razors, I use Billy razors. I use Quip toothbrush. My air filters are on subscription. All of those things are done for me. I leave it to the side. The money's already sitting in that account and I don't have to think about it anymore. It's automatically sent to me. It's the same thing for Scentsy Club. People want easy. People want easy. And if you can make their life easy and they never run out of their favorite bar, they are going to appreciate you. So use all those limited time offers, talking about Always Get My Bar. Make sure that is something that you are continuing to talk about. If you don't already have a club subscription, get one based on your budget. I'm not saying go out and spend your whole paycheck, but I highly encourage you to do that. Even if you sign up for a subscription, like tomorrow, it ships and then cancel it. but so that you can at least say that you have a club subscription and you can unbox it and you can talk about the perks. And the Google Drive folder is named Scentsy Club, and all of the signage that I shared with you guys is in there without my information on it. It is yours to use. Don't go spend a lot of money. You can print at home. You can send things to Walgreens with a coupon code as a picture. Work smarter, not harder. Don't spend family money on Scentsy. Spend Scentsy money on family. But go out and bless the world. Let's finish this month strong. And y'all, if you have not gotten the Bring Back My Bar sampler, I am going to tell you right now that those bars are so freaking good. And I am just so excited. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your day.